everyone, welcome back to Romania. So in this video, I am going to explain my interview experience and the complete placement process at Robert Bosch. So recently, as you know that I was placed at the Robert Bosch, and some day ago, I made a video on the welcome kit of Robert Bosch. So that video, you can get the link of that video in the I button or in the description box or in the side. You can see that. So thank you so much for that response. There was a great view and the response on that video. So particularly in this video, what we are going to do, in this video I am going to tell my complete interview experience, what type of question that asked to me in my technical and the HR interview, and what is the eligibility criteria. There are some tips and tricks I'm going to share, what is the placement process, and all the things, what is my CTC, all the things I'm going to cover in this video. So please watch the video till the end. Now let's get started. So firstly, if we talk about, so recently I got placed at the Robert Bosch, that many people know about this and many people have many questions regarding this. So I thought just make a separate video on this topic so that all the doubts, all the questions that you have, you will solve it, and I'm able to answer all those questions. So now let's get started, and in this video I'm going to basically explain my interview experience, as I already said, and the complete placement process. So what we have in this video, so firstly we will see what is the agenda. So firstly we will start with the introduction about me and the company, then we will go to the eligibility criteria and the placement process, then I will explain each and every step of all the placement process that everybody wants to know, and there is many things that I'm going to cover. And lastly, I'm going to show some tips and tricks that will definitely help all the candidates who has recently been a part of placement process or their placement process is going to be start. So I'm going to explain some of the tips and tricks that will definitely help you in the HR interview or the technical interview. These are the some basic things that you must know about this. Okay. So now let's again, if you talk about introduction, why you are watching this video and who am I. So basically you are watching this video in Edumania channel. I am the founder of this, and recently I was placed in the Robert Bosch, that you all know. My name is Vikash Kumar. I am recently graduated from Chandigarh Engineering College in EC discipline, means this year 2021, and currently I am a part of the Robert Bosch, and I am working there as an associate software engineer. So this is all the things. 6th of August was my joining date. So all the things that you must know if you are watching this video, and please watch the video till then, because many things I'm going to cover from my own experience. So please watch the video till the end. Now talking about eligibility criteria. When the Robert Bosch visited our campus, they have set a certain eligibility criteria for all the candidates. So firstly, the candidate must have at least 7 CGPA or 70% throughout their academics, meant 10, 12th, and in graduation, they must have at least 70% or 7 CGPA. Okay. There is not a single bond over there, and the CTC that they are offering to all the candidates is 5 lakh per annum. This is the 5 lakh per annum CTC from the day one. There is nothing like this, like 2 or 3 months you have to be a trainee and you have to your training and you will get paid according to that, and then you will go be into the FTP, full-time employee. No, this is the from day one you are being placed at Robert Bosch. This is the good thing that I felt. If you are placed in Robert Bosch, then from day one you are equally that facility or that important for the organization like all the other candidate who is working years ago. Okay? So all the things like package is 5 lakh per annum, that is CTC that you are watching here, and this is from the day one. Now when company visited our campus, they are set some certain eligible candidate who has done their graduation in this discipline. So electronics and communication, electronics and electrical, electronics and instrumentation, computer science, information technology, or information science. These are some discipline. If the candidate is pursuing their bachelor degree or they are just end of their graduation in this domain or the discipline, they are eligible. Okay. Next thing is the placement process. So firstly, here I have mentioned 3 points, 1 to 3, but pre-placement talk is the one of the part that I don't think it's very important to say. But basically this placement process has been done in 3 stages: online assessment, technical interview, and HR interview. Typically all the companies follow this policy or follow this recruitment drive, like online test, technical interview, and HR interview. So Robert Bosch do the same thing. Here they are placement, there are 3 steps. First one is the online assessment, second one is the technical interview, and third one is the HR interview. Now we will discuss each of them in deep, and I'll tell you how was that and many things I'm going to cover. So let's just wait. So once you have the company and the your college given to your link in which you have to register yourself. So once you have done this, you will get a registration link from the official from of the Robert Bosch. So here you can see this. This is with the reference of the candidate for the position of associate software engineer at Robert Bosch. And here you will get a link in which you have to fill some extra information about you. Okay. So first stage is that if you are going to be off campus, then definitely this type of window that you are watching behind me, this type of photo or the email you will receive. Okay. So this is the first registration. Once you have done your registration, after 1 or 2 days, you will get an acknowledgement. Okay. So this is an acknowledgement in which your CID for the future reference means your CID number will be there. So this is about the Robert Bosch registration acknowledgement. Once you will get that, if you are being shortlisted for the recruitment drive, then definitely you will get a mail or notification like Robert Bosch Campus Placement Program. So here you can see that, hi Vikash Kumar, heartily congratulations. We are happy to inform you you have been shortlisted from the online assessment round. So once you have done all the steps before the online assessment, you will get that congratulations mail, Campus Recruitment Drive 2021. This is basically for the on campus. I don't know about exactly about the off campus. So this is for the on-campus drive. So once you get this email that you are watching behind me, and after 1 or 2 days you will get your login ID and password. So one thing that I would like to tell you about the Robert Bosch, the complete placement process has been ended within a week. Means approx 5 to 6 days the whole complete placement process has been done, which is very short period of time, because all the mass recruiter takes at least 1 month. Okay, so this takes just a single week to complete all the placement process. That is a very good thing. Now talking about online assessment, so that online assessment has been held on a platform that is known as the Hire Pro. So many companies are doing their placement drive on this platform that is called Hire Pro. So there is now talking about online assessment. So if you are a candidate of non-CSE or IT, or you have a candidate of CSE IT, so there is something difference between your online assessment. So what happened, there are basically 60 minutes and there will be 60 questions in the first round of your online assessment. Okay, so there is a 2 section, and the first one is the aptitude. In aptitude round you will get 35 questions for 35 minutes. Okay, so in this 35 question you will get the questions from the quantitative reasoning and logical, and in the second section you will get 25 questions and you will get 25 minutes to solve all those 25 questions. So if you are a candidate from EC or E, then you will get some technical question from your microcontroller, means network theory, or digital networking, or whatever your core branch, that will be a question from your core branch. Okay, there are some basic computer and operating system questions, but mainly there will be your technical and your core subject. Okay, so this is all about the first online assessment round, but there is a one thing that I would like to mention. If you are a candidate or candidate who are pursuing your graduation in CSE or IT, then definitely you will get an additional one round that will be called coding round. So if you are a candidate from ECE or other branch, then this is the online assessment completely for you. There is 2 sections. But if you are a CSE IT candidate, then if you clear this round, you will get another round that is called online assessment round. That is called online not, this is the online coding round. And I don't know about that how many coding questions were there, but there is one additional round if you are a candidate from CSE or IT. So this thing you must know about this. And if you talk about difficulty level, then what I felt and my colleague felt, like it was easy to difficult, easy to moderate level, not it's very difficult, but it's easy to moderate level. Now talking about some technical interview. So every interview has been started with the introduction, so please prepare as good as possible you can your introduction part. So I'll tell you in tips and tricks section, but there are some technical questions you can see here, so I'll discuss. So once firstly the interviewer asked me about introduction, so I have given my introduction. So next question it was that, tell me something that is not mentioned in your resume. So these are some tricky questions, so I answered according to the that I have not mentioned in my resume. Many questions from my projects, so please be aware whatever project you have mentioned in your resume, you will be clear all your rounds. If you are preparing or if you have a technical interview and your resume has been submitted, please be honest and be clear with your projects because many questions are coming from there. Okay, then major question from your core subject, yeah, like I'm from EC, then there are many questions from my microcontroller, microprocessor, digital gates, logic gates, and there are many core concepts will be there, some network troubleshooting over there also. So if you are whatever branch you have, you will clear with your basic if you are planning to be a part of Robert Bosch. Okay, now especially in my case, there are many questions from the microcontroller, microprocessor. What are the different type of microcontroller, microprocessor? What is the difference between them? Which is useful? They are real life examples. So all these questions were there. So if you are from EC, then definitely I'll answer some questions. If you are from EC, then be clear with your microcontroller, microprocessor, because most of the work in Robert Bosch are working on that. So embedded system is very important if you are planning to be a part of Robert Bosch. So there one thing, like I have done my cloud computing. So there are my two projects were from the cloud computing. So once I said like I have done my graduate, so I have done my internship and my final project in cloud computing. So there are some basic questions from the cloud computing, and interviewer becomes very happy that know that I know something extra that is very less or very rare from the other candidates. So if you are learning something, please expose, please fill the details whatever you have done in your extra curriculum activity and extra technical skills that you have. Okay, so in cloud computing there is a called Jenkins, that is a CI/CD tools. So when I mention that I know Jenkins, he becomes very happy, and there are multiple questions asked me over Jenkins, and my chances of being shortlisted is very high. So this is all about. Still you have any doubt or you want to do more about my technical interview, you can message me or comment below. Okay, now let's go to the HR round. So HR round was quite easy. The HR interviewer also asked my introduction. It was very great. They one more thing that I would like to mention about the Robert Bosch, all the interviewer are great. That means they makes you more comfortable that your all the mass recruiter company that interview that you have given or you are planning to be a part of that, Robert Bosch interviewer gives you that level of comfort that you can explain yourself better and better. So this is a great thing that I would like to mention. So HR I'm talking about. So firstly it was the introduction, then he said why you want to join Robert Bosch and why Robert Bosch. So there are some questions over there, I don't know exactly. Then one question he will ask me, he was asked where do you see yourself after 5 years down the line, and are you ready to relocate or you have some issue with that. So these are some basic questions over there. That's why I'm seeing my HR interview was very easy. So these are like a general conversation with the interviewer. So this is all about. And lastly he said technical and HR in both sections, he asked me if you have any questions then please ask. So these are my HR interview. I hope this will clear to you. Now talking about tips and tricks. So first tips and trick about the online assessment, be clear with your core subject, because that technical round means section B is very important for you if you are a part of the online assessment. So the things that I have, you can see over here that I have mentioned. Now for TI, if you are ECE or III candidate, so not for this, all the candidate please very good at your introduction. If you comment below, I will make a separate video how to introduce yourself, so that interview would love to know about you, whatever things you have done they will love to listen. Because if your introduction is not good, your half of the interview has been done over there. Introduction matters a lot in your interview, so prepare your interview as good as you can. Okay, so according with that, along with that, clear with your basics, because interviewer, no, you are a fresher, you are just college student, they are not expecting you so much. So please very good at your basics, because basics you can maintain. Okay, so in the basic thing you will be clear with your basic concept, your core subjects, because they are asking you. And never ever try to be over smart and try to be fake, means never mention those projects you are not comfortable with or you are not exactly done that project. Please don't mention those projects in your resume, because the interviewer knows you are lying, and this is the one thing the interviewer knows very well if a candidate is real or fake. So never ever try to be fake, and never try to become over smart in front of him. Okay. Again, before going to technical interview or HR interview, please do some research on the company or the organization that you are going to be face the interview, because that's very important. If an interviewer saying something, why like why do you want to join Robert Bosch, or the type of questions, if you say something about the company, this project the company has been recently, or that technology that company is doing a project, so these types of things makes a very positive impact on the interviewer. You are actually want this job, and you are really know why you want to join the company, what makes you attractive to that. Going to any interview, either is your technical or HR, you must do some research about the company, what type of things they are doing. So if you are saying something like you are saying, like one question, like I have said, he asked me why you want to join Robert Bosch. So I said, I read all about in the Glassdoor, like work-life balance culture is very good at Robert Bosch. That actually is very good. Like I'm currently working the last 1 month, more than 1 month, so I feel this. So if you say some types of additional information that you have researched, and you get something extra that all the candidate is not doing, so that will definitely help you to be a part of and make a very positive impact on the interview. Okay, so these are the things you must keep in mind. Next, be confident and always maintain a small smile on your face. So because when you smile, interview also smile back, and that will make a very positive environment over your during your interview, and this will definitely help you to explain yourself in a very better way, and the interviewer will ask you very good question in a very positive manner. So these are some basic things that I know already, but this thing you must keep in mind. Okay. And never ever try to be fake. I'm telling you again and again, if you are try to be fake, your rejection chances will be more than 100%. Okay. Now last thing, whenever interviewer asks you to say something or ask something, definitely you have some 2 or 3 questions in your mind, always ask. Then that will definitely, if you ask question to your interview, it will show that you are actually interested and you have certain number of questions in your mind if you be the part of this organization. So this is the basic thing. Always whenever interview will ask you to ask something, if you have any question you can ask, then definitely ask at least one question. You must ask every time an interviewer say it is either technical or HR or any other interview. You must have at least 1 or 2 questions in your mind all the times. Okay. So thanks for watching. If you want this PPT like you have seen behind me, or if you have any confusion, either you can comment below, or in the description box you will get the link. Don't link, you will get the email ID. With the help of this you can ask me, I will reply you and provide this PDF if you think this is useful. So I will provide that PDF so that it will help you to be a part of or to clear the interview. Along with this, please like, comment and subscribe, because this is very important. I discuss a lot of things from my interview, from my last 1 year of experience. So please share this video as much as you can. Please like this video, comment below if you have any doubt, suggestion, or still if you want to appreciate my work. Please, this is also very important, please comment below. This will definitely help me to be motivated and to be a very big, very positive mindset to work more and more to bring more useful video for you guys. And lastly, please subscribe my channel, because most of the people watch this video but don't subscribe. Please subscribe those videos, that will definitely help you and make some sense. You are subscribing those channel that is nonsense, that makes you funny, but there are some many things that I don't want to mention over here, but these are the some technical and some knowledgeable thing I'm sharing from my own experience, and I'm researching on that, doing something best for you guys. So please subscribe it, like the video, and thanks for watching.